Inside the rise of BWJ Travel, the agency that's changing lives and destinations. Led by two brothers with a blueprint for impact, the company is bringing families and careers together through travel. The phone lines were ringing non-stop. Flights were canceled, resorts shut down, and confusion spread like wildfire. For most travel agencies during the height of COVID-19, that was the moment they hit pause. But for BWJ Travel, it was the moment that defined them. When the travel world came to a standstill, BWJ's county founders, brothers Edwin and Jacob Sarkisyan, were staring at hundreds of canceled bookings and disappointed clients. They could have passed the blame to vendors or thrown up their hands like many others did. Instead, they made a bold choice. "We paid for the trips ourselves," Edwin said. "We didn't feel right leaving our clients in the lurch." That decision wasn't part of a grand strategy. It came from instinct. The Sarkisyan brothers grew up watching their father, Vic, run SVH tours and travel in the 1990s. He was a first-generation immigrant who taught them that doing right by people was more important than short-term profits. As kids, they helped him organize brochures and watched him create magic as he pieced together honeymoons and once-in-a-lifetime family adventures. That legacy is what fueled the creation of BWJ Travel, a modern host agency built to help others build meaningful careers in the industry their father once pioneered. Today, BWJ is known for training everyday people to become elite travel consultants, providing them with tools, support, and access to top-tier commissions. However, for the company's founders, their story is not just about building a business. It's about rebuilding trust in an industry that has lost it. The culture at BWJ isn't built in boardrooms. It's built in moments like that night when the agent portal crashed. Agents across the country were locked out of the system for 12 hours, unable to access bookings or serve clients. For a digital-first business, that kind of outage could have been disastrous. "Instead of trying to sweep it under the rug, we owned it," said Edwin. "And we used it as a wake-up call." They immediately brought in a stronger technical team, rebuilt the platform, and added 24/7 support for their agents. That investment paid off. Today, the BWJ Agent Portal is one of the most advanced platforms in the host agency space, connecting users to booking systems, training modules, and real-time commission tracking. It's that balance of humility and hustle that drives the company. Agents are treated like family. Newcomers aren't judged on credentials but on drive. Jacob, who leads agent relations, said it plainly: "We don't care where you came from. If you're passionate about travel and people, we can teach you the rest." People are at the heart of everything BWJ Travel does. The company has built its reputation by putting relationships and trust ahead of transactions. Whether it's supporting new agents or serving clients, BWJ leads with empathy, accessibility, and purpose. That commitment to people is what sets them apart and what keeps both clients and agents coming back. One of the best examples is Kurt Chandler, who started as a travel agent with zero industry experience. He stood out for his willingness to help others. The brothers noticed, pulled him in, and today he serves as lead booking advisor. "You can't fake passion," Jacob said. And Kurt had it from day one. BWJ Travel doesn't just support their agents with tools. They back them with a full-fledged ecosystem. There's The Exchange, a private agent community where people can share wins and troubleshoot challenges. There's also Jacob's Pod, a live bi-weekly meeting where agents connect with top industry partners. Through these platforms, BWJ has formed strong relationships with suppliers like Expedia TAAP. The partnership goes beyond affiliate links. Expedia's account manager, Gabriela Robles, appears regularly on calls, answers agent questions directly, and offers special incentives exclusive to the BWJ community. The result is real trust and real rewards. One agent recently earned a $500 travel voucher just by doing what they do best, booking. Jacob is the first to admit that the travel industry has a trust problem. From unreliable booking platforms to flashy influencers selling empty promises, travelers have become wary. "Our agents often face skepticism from clients who have been burned before," he said. That's why credibility matters. To build trust, BWJ encourages agents to set up a public-facing profile through their consortium's platform, Travel Leaders Network. The agent profiler boosts their Google visibility and shows prospective clients that they're backed by an industry leader. Social media also plays a role, but it's never about hype. It's about real people, real expertise, and a genuine love for helping others travel well. Edwin adds that the company's greatest marketing asset is still the same as it was in their father's time: word of mouth. If we equip our agents to take care of their clients, those clients tell their friends. That's been our biggest driver of growth, he said. The travel industry continues to prove its strength, even as other sectors struggle to stabilize. The U.S. Travel Association projects that total travel spending will rise to approximately $1.35 trillion in 2025, nearly 4% higher than 2024. According to recent surveys, more than half of Americans say they plan to travel more this year than last. Domestic bookings are also pacing for another record year, despite ongoing economic uncertainty. But the way people travel is evolving. Summer flight bookings are reportedly down 10% compared to the previous year, even as airfares drop. This trend, known as consumer selectivity, reflects how travelers are seeking value over flash. That shift has created space for agencies like BWJ Travel to thrive. Rather than chasing luxury clients alone, BWJ agents are leaning into growing demand for regional escapes, wellness retreats, and bleisure travel, a combination of business and leisure. These trips are often more flexible, affordable, and focused on meaningful experiences. Jacob explained during a recent pod call, clients want experiences that feel intentional but don't break the bank. Our agents are exactly who they trust to build that. Companies like BWJ Travel are uniquely positioned for continued expansion because of their adaptability. They aren't tied to a fixed brick-and-mortar model or slow-moving corporate structures. Their growing team of agents can pivot quickly, embrace new booking tools, respond to consumer behavior in real time, and stay deeply connected with their clients. As long as people continue to prioritize experiences, and as long as the market favors personalization over mass automation, agencies like BWJ are not only likely to endure, they're likely to lead. The Sarkisyan brothers have big plans for the future. Their goal is to expand their agent base to tens of thousands, each one serving clients with excellence and care. But even as they scale, they're committed to preserving the one thing that can't be replicated: their passion for adventure and people. We want to bring families and friends together through unforgettable travel, Jacob said. That's the mission. That's why we get up every day. BWJ Travel isn't just teaching people how to book trips. They're teaching them how to build lives of freedom, connection, and purpose. Whether it's a canceled vacation they choose to cover or a new agent given a shot no one else would offer, BWJ shows up. Not with flash, but with faithfulness. And that, in this industry, is worth more than any commission.